Todd.
Thank you very much, Joe. First off, congratulations on a well-deserved and needed victory, I believe, for the Copenhagen Wolves coming in here. Talk to me about the end of that game and maybe what, after the heartbreaking loss versus Alliance last week, what did you take from that and apply it to your decision-making in another close game here?
Well, we tried to figure out who was stronger, we or them, and we noticed that, well, if we get the positional advantage, we can just destroy them in team fights. So we tried to get the Eve to come from behind, and the Renekton can double dash through to get to them. And by using this, we could set up really good fights.
And they kept going in on you guys at the end of the game. Were you aware that you guys were actually ahead and you could go back in? Were you kind of baiting them and waiting for the right moment?
Yes and no. We were actually surprised with how aggressive they were playing, but it allowed us to easily set up the flanks especially. But overall, I think they wanted to get a snipe on someone of us, thereby winning the game. Because if we get to set up the fights, we get to determine the pace, and we would win.
All right, then talk to me for the patch 4.10 for the Copenhagen Wolves. You obviously also didn't have that much time to prepare for it, but what works for you in this patch?
Well, the meta is slightly changing again. The top lane picks are changing, and I think itemizations are changing slightly. So we still have some adaptation to do, but it looks good so far.
Yeah, it does look good with this victory, and it was a very crucial victory for you guys, still in last place though. So I got to ask you, what's the general thoughts in here in the team to step up? Is it more the fear that's in your head now about relegation, or is that something you just don't think about at all?
Well, our goal has been to get into the playoffs at least. I mean, we still want to do that, and we are still able to do that. We just need to keep winning. We need to step up our games. We keep doing mistakes. Me especially, this game was really weak from my part, especially laning phase and the early roaming. But I believe if we play like we did against Alliance in London, we could definitely win against almost every team.
Self-criticism is a great first step. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
All right, it's time to wrap things up, so let's send it over to the desk to Joe.